I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do it and when exactly it's going to be done. All right? And I don't know if you got recommendations, what you want, what you know about him. Dude, is he your husband or something? Boyfriend? Your husband? How long y'all been married? No, for real, because the thing is, after I talked to you today, this phone, garbage, you won't be able to get a hold of it. Okay, I just want to make sure that, it's what you want.
No.
All right? Okay. Because, I'm here on Word, I'm doing my dude a favor, and, and I'm lowballing. The price is really, really low. You know what I mean? So I just want to make sure that, it's what you want. All right?
Yeah.
So, sure you want to kill this dude?
Do we really have to?
All right.
It's just, I'd rather be as less, whatever with you.
All right. All right. I know I got a picture. I looked at a picture of the house or whatever. I know y'all got an alarm system.
We have alarm, motion detectors, and camera.
What's the company that monitors the alarm system? It's not one of the common.
No, it's not like
not
a main.
ADT
No, it's
or
not like a main company or anything like that.
So it's a smaller company.
Right.
All right.
But the thing is, like in the middle of this week, he's going to be somewhere, and so I wanted to talk to you and see if
Where is he going to be?
something can possibly, you know what I mean?
Well, all right. So you don't want it at the house?
I'd rather, I wanted to talk to you and see if it's something, you know what I mean, at that place, if you could do something like that, or if it can't be done and,
Well, that's the thing, which is why, I want to know as much information so I can plan, because I've already started planning as if it's going to be in the house, which is why I asked him for the key for the house. You know what I mean? Because my thing was it's going to be in and out, if you're not comfortable, because a lot of people are not comfortable with me with keys in the house, all that kind of stuff, like a lot of personal information. You know what I mean? It'll take a little while, but I'll get in, I don't care about the alarm system, I just got to know who it is, and because a lot of times, whatever I get from whatever money I get from you, most of it goes into, planning and getting people to do stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just the way it
So
is.
how soon can we get everything going?
Well, it's up to you.
I mean, I need it done like this week, but like my understanding of everything was that like, I was going to give you what I gave you, and then that was everything.
All right,
Until after the fact. And then after the fact, I guess you were going to come and, like, find me or whatever, or you were going to tell me, like, where it was supposed to go. That's why, like, today when you asked me for money, you threw me off guard, and I told you okay.
Oh, right.
I said to you, oh, okay, because, I'm not going to get on the phone with you, whatever, like, over, but...
Okay.
I mean, I'm good for it. Like, it's not like I don't have it
or
anything. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I understand your position. Like, I went ahead and I gave 12 with the understanding that after everything was already handled, you were going to come and find me. And, I mean, I know not to fuck around with you. You know certain things, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you obviously know where I'm at.
Well, my thing is that I'll give you a quick breakdown of what I've done so far. I got $1,200 from the dude. All right? $1,200 went to buying my heat, my gun. Okay, and a couple hundred, for other people to do things.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. As a matter of fact, I've already spent more money, just to get here.
Right.
You understand? Because I had to get this car, I got to get rid of this car, I had to get this phone, I got to get rid of this phone.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a lot more I had to do.
I know. But, like, I told you, like, I can't keep coming out of, like, I've come out of pocket a lot for, like, a lot of other things.
That's fine.
But you know what I mean? Like, I can't get into it, like,
no,
or whatever.
That's all right. Go ahead. That's all
right.
So
it's kind of like, I'm in the position where, like I told you, like, I'm good for it. Like, the day that you needed it, it's like I came, I met that day, it was handled. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of person that I am.
Okay.
Today, you threw me off guard when you called me at, like, 2, and it's not like, you know what I mean? I have a stash under my pillow.
No, I mean, because I was going to make quick. Here's what I'll do, okay? Here's what I'll do. I don't have to collect anything, because I was going to take half from me today, and then half when it's all done. That was the plan, you understand? If you want to do it in the back end, you might want to have to kick like maybe 1,000 or more. Top 2, you understand? Because I have to spend $1,000, between today and tomorrow. Okay? If you want it done, because I was thinking, if you want it done tonight, tomorrow, or the week, I understand. I could get it done by Wednesday if you want me to. You understand? But I got to do my homework. I got to, know exactly where the place is and how to get out of there, how to get in and out. You understand what the neighbors want? I got to call the cops. Report a shooting to see how fast, they get to that location. There's a lot of stuff I got to do.
Okay.
That's going to cost me a lot of money. So I got to buy a phone to do it with and then burn the phone later on. There's a lot I got to do.
Alright, so what can we
but no,
do?
I don't mind. You ain't got to do it now. As a matter of fact, you can leave the thing. You can leave, my payment at the house. If you want to do it at the house, he says he's going to be somewhere this week. If you want to do it somewhere else, then I have to meet with you, later on to cash. Understand? But you let me know. You give me a day. You give me a time.
So how are we
you
going
give
to
me
do
a
it?
habit.
So if we go ahead and we do it like at the house, like how
course.
soon could you do it? And
I
what
could
time
do it
are we looking at?
Wednesday morning at the house, because I was looking in the newspapers here. There's been a lot of burglaries in this area. All right, it's not uncommon for someone to break into a house. Okay, it's gonna be like I break into the house. Didn't think he was gonna be home because everybody works in the daytime.
Right.
I'm gonna think he's at work. Boom, he's not at work. Then he gets two in the head. That's it. I take a couple things with me, break a couple windows, make it look like a robbery that went bad. It's all over. I'm gone out of there. You understand? I'm not gonna be by myself. I'm gonna have other people watching my back. Doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he has guns in the house.
No.
All right.
He's right now. He's on probation, so there's a lot of people that don't like him.
All right. What's his name?
Mike.
Mike. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Robbery went bad. That's the thing. Okay. Now, once that's done, I'll wait a few days. I'm not gonna call you right away because the police are gonna be all over this motherfucker. Understand? The police are gonna be asking you questions, although they know it's gonna be obvious what it is, and they already know. You know what I mean? But they're gonna ask questions, because that's how they gotta do it.
Right.
Okay? But I give you maybe 1 or 2 days, but I'll be in contact with you. You know what I mean? When it's all done, and then I get paid.
Okay.
Understand? All right. Let me see. I got a couple things I gotta ask you. Now, this dude here, you with, how much does he know about this? And how much do you trust him?
He's my cousin, and it's like he's the one who, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, because I know you talked to my man, and
Right.
My man said he's good. You know what I mean? I'm just saying for you. You understand? Because I don't know how well you handle pressure. You understand? I don't know, because I don't want.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm a lot tougher than what I look. I know you see me, and you're like, oh, what a cute little girl, whatever. But I'm not.
That
I'm
you
not.
are. You're extremely beautiful.
Thank you, but I just need to make sure everything's gonna take care of.
All right. Okay. So you pay me the back end. How much are you paying me?
What do you say back at
Well, okay, when it's all done. I was going to get $3,000 from you today, and
Right.
$3,000 when it's all done.
Right.
Okay? So I'm going to collect all of it at once, just throwing maybe $1,000 more,
Okay.
1,000 or 2. So
Okay.
can you do 7 or 800,000 once it's done?
Just 7, is that okay?
Okay, 7 cash. Okay? All right, now here's the thing. That's why I want to ask you again. All right, this phone, after today, until I get a hold of you, after it's all done, you're not going to be able to get a hold of me. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't try to call me. Even if you call me this morning, I'm going to be working. You understand? If I need any more, information. Okay, what's the name of the development the house is in?
I live right back there.
Okay, all right. That's what I thought it was, like a bunch of tall buildings.
Yeah, it's right over there.
All right. Okay.
That's why I wanted to meet you here, so that then you could see, you know what I mean?
What's the house number?
Now, on Wednesday, he's leaving.
He's leaving on Wednesday?
He's leaving Wednesday.
What time is
he's
he leaving
between
Wednesday?
8:15 and 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to know, like, do you want to come to my house Wednesday, or do you just want to, you know what I mean? I don't know what kind of scenes you do, whatever. He's going to be going to the bank on Wednesday. I don't know if,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know if that's too public for you, or
No,
if that's too,
what's he doing at the bank?
if he has to pull out money for his business partner.
Oh, he's not going to, okay, so he doesn't have any money at the house, man?
He like hard cash. He's
Okay.
going and pulling out the money because he has to make it look like it's coming from an account from his business partner.
Okay.
It's like a business
How
account.
much money?
He said he was pulling out, I think, around 10.
That might even be better. He's got
That's
10,000
why I
right
was
now.
telling you.
Okay.
He's
All
going
right.
into the bank on Wednesday and he's pulling out money. Like, I know what bank he's going to
What bank is he going
in
to?
Boca. Are you familiar with Boca?
I could find out.
I know exactly
I've
which
worked
bank
in
he's
Boca
going, and I
before.
know what time he's going to be there. If he'll be there early, he'll be there when the bank opens.
Okay. All right, what's the name of the bank you're going to?
So the bank that he's going to, he's going to Bank of America.
In Boca? You know where exactly that
Yeah,
is?
I know exactly where, what time, everything.
Okay.
So I don't know if,
Well, I
the
gotta
problem with this, though, is that from where the bank is to where the partner's office is, it's literally, like, next door to each other.
Okay,
Like, he's
so
going to have to get back in the car to go there. I know where the office is at and everything like that. Like, I could show you where everything's at.
his office, his apartment?
Yeah.
All right.
But now I don't know if that's, like, too public for you or...
Well, I mean, I could do it like that, But it is public. I'll get the money. But the thing about it is that it's a harder getaway. If it's in Boca, how close is it from like I-95 or something?
You're closer to the turnpike.
The bank is? Bank of America. What road is it on?
441.
441. Close to the turnpike's good too. Because I need somewhere to get out fast.
Right.
Okay. Turnpike. What road is it on?
It's on Glades and 441.
Glades and 441. Bank of America.
There's the Bank of America there in a shopping
And
center.
where's his partner's office at?
This is 441.
Yeah.
This is Glades.
Yeah.
441 is here. The bank is here. And then the next building over on 441 is where the partner's office is.
Okay, so the partner's office is actually on 441, so
Yeah.
not Glades.
Exactly.
What's the name, like, the business?
But it's in a building. Like, I can get you the building number and everything like that. I know where everything's at, but, like, the exact...
First floor,
like,
second floor, or anything like that?
That's what I
Okay,
don't know.
all right. He won't make it to the building. And he's leaving the house by 8:30. He's going to go get $10,000.
Yeah.
All right.
At that bank, though, he's leaving our house and then going to Boca and doing it.
That's
That's
all right.
why I thought that, like,
What kind of car does he drive?
he'll probably be in that Tahoe right there.
What, it's his Tahoe?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
He'll probably be in that Tahoe, and
That's even better.
he has a Porsche, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be in that Tahoe.
Okay.
And he just had surgery, so it's, I'm pretty sure he'll be in the Tahoe.
It's like taking money from a kid. All right.
So what I was thinking is that that would benefit you because obviously, like, you know what I mean?
No, either or. The thing is, it's more risky doing it in public like that, but I don't mind. I just got to,
That he'll have it for sure because the friend texted him, the partner texted him, when are you coming?
Okay.
And then from there, I know where he's going right after that. But he won't have the money anymore. He's going from the bank to there, and then that's it. You're not going to catch him anymore with money.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. If I don't do it now, because, the thing is, I don't want to get greedy, but, the fact that he's only got $10,000 on him, I'm interested.
Exactly.
And it's only going to make it look like, he has more reason to be robbed because of that amount of money.
Right.
Right, and they're probably going to suspect the partner because the only partner knows he's going to get that.
Exactly.
All right. So what I'm going to do is that, I'm going to try to change my plans a little bit and then try to, do it with the whole bank thing. If I can't come through with it by Wednesday, then it's going to have to be at the house. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm more interested in that additional $10,000 I'm going to get from him. You know what I mean? Because, that's not going to come out of your pocket.
So what do you need then? Do you want to go ahead and drive by that area and, like, scout it out, or what are you trying to do?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
He's just smoking because I'm not letting him smoke in the truck.
Right. No, I think I'll find out. As long as I know where the bank is, as long as I know what car he's going to drive, I know I'm going to have people following from the house to the bank.
Right.
All right? And then he's going to be on.
Because you know he's going to have it. That's what I'm saying to you. It's like,
All right.
you get him at the house, it's like, it's like, but,
Right,
I mean,
right,
I have nice shit at my house, but still, like, if you go and you know
He
what I
doesn't
mean?
keep any, large amount of money at the house?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No, so you're better. I mean, nobody knows. Everybody, when you come to my house, you
Right.
think, you know what I mean, there's a lot of money there, there's a lot of stuff there, whatever.
Yeah.
But in reality,
All right. Okay.
the only thing would be, if you, like, leave with the fucking Porsche or something, is what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Okay. I'm gonna plan that way, and I'm gonna plan it with the bank. The thing is, you gotta understand, because after today, I can't get a hold of you. If it doesn't work out the way I'm safe, or the way I'm comfortable with it at the bank, then it's gonna have to be at the house. I just want to make sure that you're not gonna be home, or no one else is not gonna be home.
well, you gotta tell me. Like, okay, are we looking at Wednesday morning, or are we
Yeah,
looking at...
Wednesday's the day I'm gonna go for the money. If the money doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to do it before then. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have a small window. At the house or the money. If I don't get it by the money, then I'm done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I won't even get paid.
Right.
Because so that's my way. It's a short window, so I got plenty. I got to have people work it.
So Wednesday, he's leaving 8:15, 8:30.
Are you gonna be home?
He wants to be at the bank when the bank opens at 9.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go and see.
Okay. Can he walk from the bank to the? Is it like walking distance, or you got to drive to the partner's office?
No, he's gonna get in the truck and drive.
Okay. All right.
He'll get in the truck and he'll drive.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Okay. Let me see. I got one more thing for you, though.
But what I wanted to say to you is that I wanted to make sure, like, for example, like, okay, this shit doesn't happen Wednesday. Thursday morning, for example, you don't come and I'm there,
At the house?
Right. Like, I want to make sure, like.
If I listen, if it doesn't happen by Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
I'm not coming. All right, I'm not coming. What I'm gonna do is that if if I don't get it done, you're gonna get your money back. Like, it doesn't happen, and if it doesn't happen by Wednesday, I'm gonna have to call you from another phone and tell you a whole different plan. You understand?
Okay.
But I'm not gonna do anything that you don't know of. I'm saying you're the client. I'm not gonna do anything without your approval. You understand?
Right.
So.
Wednesday, I told you where he's going to be, and then you need to know where he's going to be after he leaves the partners, or no?
Where's he going to be at?
He has a dentist appointment right across the street at like 9:30, 10 in the morning.
Okay, 9:30. And at that point,
so he's going to be
is he leaving town Wednesday? Or is he going somewhere? He's leaving town? Or?
No, that was that.
Okay, all right. Then he's going to come back home.
Right, then he's going to come back
home. Definitely not coming back home with the money. Partner's going to be with
No, he's meeting the partner, and then from there he's going to...
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to do the poker thing though, because I've been planning for over here. Just I gotta do my homework and come back.
No, that would be ideal because it would make it seem like that's the reason why.
Right.
No, I'm okay.
I'm good. Thanks, man. All right. Nice dude. All right. Wednesday. Bank. $10,000, right?
Yeah.
And y'all. All right, he's gonna be in that car. His name is Mike. And so he just had surgery. When?
His back right here.
Back. All right. Okay. So he's not gonna be able to move that.
He won't be able to he walks fine and everything like that, but it's going to be like a little bit of a struggle.
Okay.
He wears here, like all this here, all these here are like tender points.
Okay. All right. Okay. If it's not done by Wednesday, then I'll call you. If it's done by Wednesday, the only thing you're going to hear from me is to collect, all right? Which is why I said that, between now and when it's done, you're not going to have an option to change your mind. Even if you change your mind, I'm talking to him.
There's no changing, there's no, I'm determined
already.
I'm positive, 5,000% sure,
okay.
I was stressing when you told me you were going to come up here, and then I'm, looking at the time, I'm like, what the fuck, he's not coming, he's not this, it's all this stuff or whatever. No, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. As soon as he told me, listen, I need the money from you, I went, I grabbed it right away, we were good to go. With me, you're not going to have a problem, you're not going to have an issue, you know what I mean? Nothing of nothing.
Okay. Do you have any money on you right now you could afford or anything? You don't have to, I'm just saying.
I didn't bring anything.
Okay, no big deal. It's all right. Okay, so about the key to the house.
I had that, but I didn't make a copy of it. Because I wanted to talk to you about Wednesday to see if Wednesday was going to work out better than,
Wednesday,
you know what I mean?
Wednesday's going to work out
better. Coming to the house because the thing is that I don't want to pay for the phone, but I told you, I have cameras. They don't record, but I have cameras on the front and in the back, and then I have the motion detector.
Yeah.
So it's even if you go with the key, the sensor's going to go off, and then he's going to see on our TVs, you know what I mean? Somebody, exactly.
Okay.
So I didn't want to fuck you up either, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean, have an issue.
Okay, what floor is it on? Is it on a first floor or?
There's 3-story townhomes. When you walk in, it's an office.
So, all right, so the whole 3 stories is you guys?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
The whole 3 stories is us.
All right, you got the key with you? I just want to see what kind of key it is.
It's just a regular, I have it in the truck because it's...
You know the name of the, I could, it's just, I don't want, right now I'm planning for the bank thing. I'm just saying, if the last minute the bank's not going to work out, I just want to make sure that, I can get it done. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have to say, I have to say, fuck the money. I just want to get the job done.
Right.
Understand?
Well,
So,
he walks the dog in the morning, and when he walks, every morning he's walking the dog, at a certain time, we leave our front door unlocked.
Oh, perfect. And are you going to be home Wednesday morning?
Wednesday morning, yeah, unless you tell me otherwise.
All right. Okay. Do you go jogging in the morning? Do you go to the gym in the morning?
I was going to the gym, yeah. I mean, if I go tomorrow, it's not going to look weird or anything.
Okay.
I go to the gym on a regular basis.
All right, Wednesday morning, go to the gym.
Right.
All right, because if I can't do the bank thing, then I'm gonna have to do it at the house. I don't want you at the house.
Okay.
Understand?
Around 6:30, 7 o'clock, he
Yeah.
always walks the dog in the morning.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he walks the dog across, over where the lake is, and our door is always unlocked.
I'll be in the house by 6:30 Wednesday morning.
Okay.
6 o'clock, you're in the gym.
Okay, if you
All
decide
right.
that you're not going to do the...
Well, that's the thing. Listen, by the time you get back from the gym, you're gonna find 2 things: a dead body in the house, all right, or nothing.
All right.
Okay. If it's nothing, then it's gonna be the thing.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow then. That when I go Wednesday, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
But remember, always o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, she's always
walking the dog.
Walking the dog.
Okay. Just make sure you're at the house by 6 o'clock in the morning Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then
I'll be over there. I'll make sure I'll watch you walking out the house. Just want to make sure
and
that
you're going to get there earlier and everything like
earlier.
that.
I'll be there early in the morning. I just didn't think it was. I thought it was going to be about 9:30, 10 o'clock thing. But since it's going to leave the house by 8:30, then I got to be here. I got to be hours before.
Right.
Make sure it's all done. So.
And then too, worst case, he's going to be at the bank at that time.
At the bank, Glades Road, 441,
Yeah.
Bank of America, right? $10,000. Okay. All right. Anything for me?
No, I mean, we're good, right?
We're good.
You don't need to know anything else? You're okay?
I think I'm good.
Okay, and then how are you going to know where I live if you decide that you're going to go to the house?
Yeah, you just told me. What's the house number? I think I saw the picture. I saw the picture.
But it had a whole bunch of house numbers. You know which one mine is?
Wait, which one's the house number?
It overlooks the lake.
What's the number?
1329.
1329? Okay. All right. 1329.
Yeah.
First floor. Okay. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a swing by there right now.
All right.
1329. Looks at the lake, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of the road there? Like was it the yeah something? I think I just go through there.
You're gonna. That's what you're gonna do. Oh, so you already went by?
Yeah, I went through there. That's what I'm saying. That's what look at it.
Okay.
1329.
Right.
What's the
right
exact
there.
address? 1329 what?
It's right there. You're gonna see it. Which way are you gonna go in?
I'm gonna go into. I think the first one. Not this one right here. The first one down.
Okay, you're gonna go down the first one. Make a left.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be like a one-way ramp. Keep going.
Right.
And then you're gonna U-turn.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be on the right-hand side. Be at the Pepe.
Yeah, all right. That's what it was. Yeah. 1329. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, and I guess
You'll hear from me.
I'll hear from you.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Bye.
Protocol that we have to do with this, that you're the wife. We got to advise you of your rights, so you know. Okay. If you don't understand any of them, you just tell me, and I'll stop and repeat. And first of all, let me just tell you, I'm sorry for your loss.
I just want to see my husband, please.
All right, honey.
I love my husband. I really want to see him.
No, you don't want to see him.
I just want to see him.
Believe me, you don't. Could you listen, please? I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. And as I say, this is protocol. If you don't understand them, tell me you don't understand them, I'll explain them to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand that? Just answer, you have to answer me.
I understand.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? If you have the right to the presence and representation of the lawyer of your choice where you make any statement during any question. You understand that?
Yes.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer where you make any statement during any questions. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, I'm privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that? I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand that? Any statement can be, will be used against you in court of law. Do you understand that? I'm going to ask you to sign it and date it, and I'll have Detective Anderson as a witness, okay? Sign where the X is, please.
I'll go ahead and date it, Dalia.
Okay, it's, the time on it. Okay, this is something because we're going to videotape that I need you to sign also. It gives us the right to videotape it. You want to read that?
I don't want to be videotaped.
Well, you're being videotaped. That's all part of it.
Whose number is that?
That's your home number.
Oh.
We got that from our reports that have been filed here. And then I'll tell you what's going on here. Okay. Listen, is there anybody that you know that you think would want to kill your husband?
My husband's on probation.
For what?
He's for stock fraud.
Stock fraud? How long has he been on probation? Probation or parole? Is he spending time in prison? How much? Do you know?
2 years in prison and 5 years on probation, going on to 6 years.
Oh my God. And what was that for?
It was for taking money. It was like, he explained it like boiler room kind of, where they would take money from people
Oh, I
and put it
understand.
towards things.
Yeah. How long have you guys been married?
Not even a year.
This is tragic. Is there anybody you could think of that would want to do this to him?
I was telling the officers we've had problems already, and
What sort of problem?
he's been trying to get off probation, and it's just been nothing but problems the whole time that he's been trying to get off. People weren't happy that he was getting off probation because it's a lot of money he's got to pay back.
Well, when you say people, who are you talking about? People that were involved with him before, or?
A little bit of everything. This was supposed to be something, when he got off probation, it was supposed to be between us. And he went and he told, friends of his, he told, certain people, and everyone kind of talks, and he's constantly running into a lot of the guys that he was on probation with. Like a couple days ago, we ran into someone, and that was a target. I mean, and the guy comes up to us, and he's like with organized crime. It seems like a lot of the guys from Boca are starting to move up here. And we're constantly running into, a lot of the guys that he knows and things like that. So it was a lot of money. It was $191,000 that he had to pay back. So we were going to go ahead, and he had the money to pay off the probation and everything like that. And then I guess somehow when he went away, some guys didn't go away. They left the country.
You mean went away? He went to prison?
Right.
Okay.
They left the country. And so somehow he was dealing with some of those guys because they thought that he owed them, and I don't know, something with that he was taking care of. So the money that he used to get off of probation, he never he never did it. He did something else with that money.
Now, do you know any of these people, their names or anything like that, or where they may live, so that we may be able to follow it up? We're not going to implicate you.
The guys that left, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know them?
I don't know them.
You've never met them?
No, I mean, I know the guy that we ran into a couple of days ago. I know certain names, you know what I mean, and I know certain families, they were on the news, like the guys that all just went away. I forget what family.
See, Brian and I in the squad, that I only work major crimes. We only work murders, or homicides, and very serious assaults, and kidnappings and police shootings and things like that. We only specialize in that. We don't work anything else. So I wouldn't know about the theft of money that he may have been involved in or anything else. That's why I'm asking. If you know any names, then we can run these guys down and see what they know.
Well, those group of guys, they all went away. But he's saying one of them, I guess somehow he had a problem. I don't know what problem he had. It was before we met. He ran into one of these guys, and the guy, he thought he owed him something or something happened. But they went away. I don't know if the one guy that I'm telling you about, Pasquale, if he also went away or if he didn't. But this just happened like a month and a half ago. They all got arrested again, the same stock fraud stuff again.
Is his first name Pasquale or last?
I don't know.
Is it Pasquale or Pasquale?
Pasquale.
Okay. What nationality are you? Spanish?
My mom's from Peru and my dad's from Egypt.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I understand you got a couple animals at your house too, right?
So, I guess, I want to tell you everything, the whole, so that way
Please
you
do.
guys kind of know
Yeah,
what's going on.
I do.
Okay.
I want to know.
So, that's what happened with that. So he didn't know how to tell everybody what was going on with everything. And so he pretty much, he told them that, like, I had the money and I took it and I got involved in like a Bernie Madoff kind of scheme because he didn't know how to tell his mom and everybody what was going on.
You're lucky.
What?
You're lucky you went to the gym.
We were supposed to go to the gym.
Oh, both of you were supposed to go?
He didn't know if he was going to, he just had liposuction, and he had like 2 blood handles removed from here. I think he had something little, and 2 weeks ago he had surgery. And yes,
What kind of surgery?
the beltectomy, like the lipo that he had. So
Oh, did he used to be real heavy or something?
No, he used to be, and then he got lipo done, and I guess the plastic surgeon left like 2 bulges here. So yesterday we went because he had like blood buildup in his back, so they drained it.
Okay.
So he was like, well, depending on how I feel today, but we go every morning. We haven't gone since his surgery, but every morning 5 a.m. we're both at the gym. Yeah.
You got a lot of, that's better than me. I wish I could go, obviously.
Well, you know, he's very, he used to be a drug addict, and...
What was his drug of choice?
Crack.
Crack? Yeah, that'll do it to you.
And he's recovering alcoholic. And so with him, it's very important to be like on a schedule and, you know what I mean, like have a system and very organized with everything. And
let's get back to his death. I don't know if you know, he was shot. He was shot twice. And I want you to know all this.
Do you know this?
Did they tell you out there?
Not exactly. I mean, they told me he was shot. When I was at the gym, I got a phone call. I didn't hear my phone ring, and I called back, and they told me just to please come, that something happened at my house.
Yeah. Evidently, your husband answered the door, and they took him back upstairs. And in your bedroom...
We have cameras, though. Why would he answer the door? Because he doesn't answer for anybody he doesn't know. I mean, the only person, like his probation officer, is like the only... You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
He would not answer the door. We have cameras, like at our house.
Maybe he knows this person. I didn't know you had cameras because when we got there, some of your neighbors heard the commotion.
We have cameras. The front door has cameras.
Oh,
and the back door has cameras. But they don't record.
And they don't record.
Nobody knows, but they don't. We told everybody they record, but they don't record.
Oh, God.
Because he didn't want them to make a hole in the garage for the recorder to be there because of his car.
Well, when we got there, your door was wide open. When the officers got there, your door was wide open. They went in and looked. They said there was 2 dogs in the house in a crate or a cage or something like that. And he was found in the bedroom. He was shot twice in the head.
He wouldn't open the door unless it's somebody that he knows, because we don't open for anybody.
Now, you have to understand, I wasn't there, neither was he. We have other people there, so maybe somebody broke into the house or something. I don't know. I haven't been to the scene yet.
All of our rooms have TVs, and we look specifically to make sure nothing is happening, because we've had drug incidences and things like that.
Was he asleep when you left?
No, because we said sort of, but not really, because of his back. He was just kind of like
laying there.
He was just laying there, and he set the alarm, you know. But I mean, I said, you know, I'll bring you coffee on the way home, and you know, normal.
There was no alarm. There was no alarm sound going on.
I put our little dog downstairs, and he stayed upstairs with the big dog.
I don't know. How big's the dog?
It's an English bulldog. But he doesn't do it.
Will he bite somebody?
No. He loves everybody. I mean, he will run off with whoever he sees. The one that's very aggressive and mean is the white one.
It's probably the smallest
one. The little, she's like a 4-pound dog.
I think she weighs 200 pounds, right?
I'm just trying to...
Yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is...
There's a lot that, I want to tell you.
I'm going to be back. What I want to do is call right now. I'm going to go out and get in touch with the officers at the scene. I want to see if the house was burglarized.
Okay.
All right, just hang on for a second.
Thank you.
You want to wait here? Can you close the door, please? Hey, somebody call out there and see if the place was burglarized. I'll take care of that. Can you do that, please? All right. Hey, would you let me know if you know that what I want to tell you is that she said she has an alarm system. It's on. She has cameras that are bedroom recorded. And what she's find out is if the house is broken into from the front, back, or how it was. So she says that her husband would not let anybody in that house. And neither would she. Okay? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Go ahead and have you drink some water. Now, you know that I advised you of your rights, right?
Yes, you have.
Okay. The game's over with. Okay? There's no more games with you and I. Now we're going to get down to serious business. I want to know if you know this guy. Come here. Bring this guy in here. Get over here. Get over here. You know who this guy is?
No,
You've never seen him before.
I've never seen him before, ever.
Do you know her?
Put your head up and look at her.
Put your head up.
I've never seen him.
What were you doing coming out of her house? Get him out of here. You're going to jail today for solicitation of murder. You're under arrest. That's an undercover police officer. We filmed everything that you did, recorded everything that you did. You're going to jail for solicitation of first-degree murder of your husband.
I didn't do anything.
Did you hear what I just told you?
I heard what you said, but I didn't do
Everything,
anything.
listen to me. Everything has been recorded. You were photographed in the convertible when you sat in his car in the front of CVS. Your husband is well and alive. You think I made that up? It's exactly what's going to happen. I'm talking with you. When I leave this room, no other officer will ever talk to you again. The next time we see you is when you're in trial. Now, you can make it right here, or you're going to trial, and you're going to do life in prison. You want to cooperate with us, whatever you want to do. It's over and done once I walk out. I'm not coming back in to talk to you. And no one else is either. What do you want to do before I leave here? Because the next officer comes here, going to handcuff you and take you to the
I'd
jail.
like to see my husband, please.
No, he doesn't want to see you. He doesn't want to see you. I'm leaving now. Can I have an officer come in here and cuff the person?
I don't know what's going on, please.
We'll go ahead and arrest her for solicitation of first-degree murder.
I don't understand what's happening, please.
Can you stand up?
Stand up, please.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Sit back down.
Here, stay right here. You can stay right there.
Oh my God.
He's alive.
Come here, please. Come here. Mike, come here. Come here, please. Come here.
Can't fix it.
Why not? I didn't do anything
I
to
heard
you.
you.
Mike, come here, please. Come here.
Okay, thank you. We'll take her back to booking, please.
Come on.
Your first name is Dalia?
Is that how you pronounce it, Dalia? Have you been advised of your rights before? So yes. Your Miranda rights?
Yeah, but I wanted to make a phone call.
Okay. Earlier this morning, Sergeant Sheridan read you your rights from that card, right? And you understood your Miranda rights, your Fifth Amendment rights?
Yeah, but I wanted to make a phone call.
Okay, so the phone call, we'll let you do that later. Not right now, though.
But while I'm still here,
Yeah, later on we will. Okay? We want to,
Did you understand your rights or no? You didn't understand them?
I wasn't really paying attention when you
Okay.
said yes to everything.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and read them again, okay? And if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me and I'll explain them to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions, you understand that? And you're a yes or a no?
Yeah.
Okay. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given, you understand that?
Yeah.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements and during any questioning, you understand that?
So when you start asking in the middle, if it starts getting uncomfortable, then I can have my attorney. Is that what that
it's
means?
your right to remain silent and request a lawyer, yes. Okay? Do you understand that? Yes, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements and during any question, you understand that?
Yeah.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't make any threats or promises to induce you to make any statements. This must be of your own free will.
Yeah.
Okay. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Can you have her sign her again, or?
No.
Okay.
We
Is
just
this
read
your
the-
signature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand your Fifth Amendment rights now? All of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I go to the regular restroom, please, before we start? Is that okay?
Is it emergency?
I didn't feel comfortable going in the other one.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I
No
won't go
problem,
long.
no problem. She has to go to the bathroom, okay, then we'll come back in. I hope the lawyer will take you today.
Thank you.
Oh.
No, that's fine. Oh, no.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mind if I call you Dalia?
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right. Do you understand what happened today? What's going on here?
A little.
Okay.
Now, slowly, I'm understanding a little bit better.
What's your understanding?
I was told one thing, and now it's like slowly, like all these things are. I don't really know what happened.
Do you know that you are arrested today? You're being arrested.
That part I understood.
Okay. Do you know what for?
Not really,
You don't
no.
know the charge?
No, nobody said anything.
Okay, go ahead and tell her the charge, Alex.
Okay. You're being arrested for soliciting to commit murder. Okay, which that means is you attempted to hire someone to kill somebody else, meaning your husband. Okay? And that's why you're here, and that's what you're getting charged with.
Okay, no.
You don't understand, or?
No, I never did that.
Okay, but that's what you're being charged with,
Okay.
and we have plenty of evidence to back it up. Okay? So, with your rights in mind, we want to give you an opportunity to do some soul searching maybe, and maybe get a lot off your chest and tell us the truth. That's what we want to hear. I mean, this has been worked for a couple of days now. It's not just the first day we're doing this, reference to this case, and we have a lot of information to support our charge. It's just not a quick little thing. So, you know, we don't know when you're lying to us and all that. We just want to hear the truth. I mean, it's done. It's over with now. you know, and this is your opportunity to tell us the truth. That's all we want to hear, and we know the truth. So I know it's hard to commit to that, but now's your time, you know. You have anything to say about this?
I'm going to talk to my husband.
Okay, well, you can't talk to your husband. He's not here right now. You let him go home. He's taking care of the house and the dogs, so obviously your husband's alive. You saw him, right?
I saw him. I'd like to talk to him.
Okay, and did you see that black officer that was here
I saw
in handcuffs? Well, he's an officer. Okay, so does it get any clearer than that? I mean, you know, I know it's hard, but
You know, people make mistakes sometimes, you know. The good thing about this whole thing is that nobody got killed, all right? The gentleman that walked in the room, he said it's an officer, all right? This is not the first day we've been working this, all right? So now I'm going on investigation where we have you talking to this guy. We've listened to every conversation you had, all right? So now it's either, you know, tell the truth and do the right thing. That's, you know, that's if you want to reach inside you and you know, but we make mistakes. You know, everybody makes mistakes. A tragedy was prevented today. You could look at it that way, you know. That's simple.
a big tragedy, I mean, someone's life, so. Everything's on tape, Dalia. There's no denying it. You know? Everything's on tape. And it's not a bluff, so. All the conversations. And there's some video too. So.
What are you thinking?
That I'd like to make a phone call. I just
Well,
feel lost. I mean,
Okay, what do you want to call?
I'd like to call my mom.
We'll let you call your mom after this is done.
I mean, I'm not, you know, it just, everyone keeps coming and I'm signing all these things and going over all these things and I don't really know what they're for. I'm just signing it because everyone's saying, well, you know, if you sign this, I'll help you, or will this, or will that,
I
and
don't know about that, but the only thing we're concerned about is a rights card, and we went over it
the
twice,
news
so.
guy came, and I guess that may have been for the release of the tape earlier. I don't know because he never came back. And I signed something, and I don't really know what it was.
Okay, well.
I mean, I was hysterical, like, when he came,
And that's not.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Alex.
And that's understandable, okay? Our main concern right now is the fact of the crime. You gotta understand this, okay? Dalia, listen to me for a
I
second,
didn't
okay?
do anything.
Listen to me for a second, okay? This is not our first day, okay? It's definitely not our second day, all right? This is an ongoing investigation, all right? Not only do we have your videotape, we have every conversation that you've had leading to this point, all right? So for you to sit here and deny that you haven't done anything, it's not going to help, all right? Because we know the whole story from the beginning to the end to this point that we're right here right now, all right? Every little thing that you've done since this started, we've been involved in it. Do you understand that?
I understand what you guys are saying,
Okay.
and I'm not trying to
Well, I'm just
undermine you or
no,
anything
and
like
I'm
that.
not, I'm not making. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. That's the truth.
I just want
all
to go
right?
home.
Well, unfortunately, you're not going home. Okay, you're looking at some serious charges here. Do you understand that you made the attempt to hire somebody to kill your husband? That's how serious this is. Okay, you can sit here and shake your head and deny it, but I'm going to tell you right now, all right, when the jury and the judge sees that videotape of you having this conversation, making a deal, all right, that's how far you went, all right? It's not about denying it wasn't me, I didn't do anything, because the video, the audio, it's not going to lie, all right, and all the evidence that we have collected throughout this investigation.
You sound like a fool right now denying this, because, like my partner just said, everything's on tape, video and audio.
I just want to go home.
I know, but you're not going home, you see? You're being arrested, so you're not going home.
But what do I have to do to go home? I'd like to go home.
I know, but you can't. It's impossible. You're going to the Palm Beach County Jail after this. You can't go home. You're being arrested. This is not a game. In your mind, it might be a little game, but this is very, very serious. Murder? Are you kidding me? Try to have someone